Welcome this evening. My name is Michael Travers. I'm the executive chef here at the Woodstock restaurant. This evening I will be preparing tenderloin flambe beef. First thing we're going to do is just let the pan heat up. Right here I have it's a heavy whipping cream. I've got a whole grain Dijon mustard mix, and I've got fresh peppercorns. I've also got medallions of tenderloin and a demi-glaze. Just to get it started now, we usually like to get the pan to heat up a little bit, just for a little bit of show to start. We just make a little flame. That actually just cleans the surface of the pan for us. So next what we'll do, we'll take our beef and we'll arrange it as so. And we'll take some fresh peppercorns, spread on each medallion, just to cover and make a nice crust for us. And as we're doing that, our pan, of course, is still heating. So we're just going to add a little touch of some extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to place each medallion, pepper side down, on the pan. And while that side is searing, we're going to put a liberal portion of whole grain Dijon mustard on the opposite side. And here we go. Now we're just going to let that simmer now for a few minutes. And then now after 3 to 4 minutes cooking on the first side, I'm going to flip the steak and sear in the Dijon mustard side. And as you can see, we've got a nice dark crust of black peppercorns. So we're just going to let that sear now for a minute or so, and then we're going to start with some fire. Now we're going to flambe. So I'm going to add a nice liberal amount of brandy. There we go. And we're just going to let that burn down. And the brandy now is going to season the steak. Once our flames come down, I'm actually going to remove the steaks from the pan in order to deglaze all these lovely drippings that have accumulated during the cooking process. And to deglaze, I'm just going to use a regular table white wine. Just going to get that working around a little bit, get all our little bits loosened up. And now we're going to start the base of our sauce. So we're going to want the white wine to reduce by about half, moving it continuously. And now we're just about there. Now I'm going to add our demi-glaze. Let that come up. Just get that moving around a little bit. And at this point I can ask, do you prefer extra peppery or a little milder? A little milder. So we're going to use just a little shake of Tabasco. Just to add a little kick. And then we're going to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, just for a little extra seasoning. And bring that around. Now at this point, I'm going to add our heavy cream to our mix. Just tames it down a little bit, takes a little bit of the bite of that peppercorn off. Now we're just going to let this cook for another minute to let everything come together. And then I'm going to add our steaks back to our pan. All right. Now at this stage, I'll bring them up to the desired temperature of the customer's requirements. At this point, we've got our vegetables and potato. It's a vegetable medley this evening. We have fresh asparagus, cauliflower, broccoli, and baby carrots with an oven roasted potato. So I'm going to take each steak now, and I'm going to place 2 medallions on each plate. As so. here we go, folks. We've got flambe of tenderloin for two. And enjoy.